Chris Wood here, and this Jason Van Alstyne. He is guilty of first-degree brain injury. He is guilty of body mutilations on me, and he is guilty of being involved with identity theft against me. This is finished, you pieces of shit. After 5 years, full skull splitting, full brain injury, body mutilations, and a whole lot more, including killing my mother and attempted murder on me. This lowlife Jason Van Alstyne, he is guilty of first-degree attempted murder with intent to commit for Ontario Provincial Police. This guy here, he is guilty of premeditated attempted murder with intent to commit. They are all OPP sex slave traffickers, human traffickers, obsessed homosexual, junkie, low-life pieces of shit who are now guilty of ending a bloodline with 100% fucking proof. 5 years of being injured, tortured, being deformed, mutilated, going through full physical identity theft, and proving it, not being able to do anything about it. When people disappear, it's the police. It is these low lives, and it is criminal fucking doctors. Congratulations, how they frame traffic and are murdering, having it covered up, labeling victims as suicidal self-harmers. So when they're trafficking them, when they're mutilating them, when they're torturing them, and having them medically blacklisted, there is fuck all that there can be done once lies are cast against their victims and medical files are falsified against their victims. Congratulations. This guy here, he lives at 149 Center Street North. He goes by many alias names: Bill Woldridge, Bill Cooldridge, Bill Delarosable, Stephen Mavis, James Bubbles, and Robert Cross. He is also guilty of hacking my computer, and I can 100% prove that it's from his address. He lives at 149 Center Street North, behind Cowell Law Office, now bald glasses. He used to stalk children for the OPP for sex slavery trafficking. He used to stalk my mother, was calling my mother mom, thinks that he and I were switched at birth, and believes that he is my dad as well as Harry Potter. He is a fucking psychopath and seriously dangerous. This is Bert Hostler. He is guilty of criminal stalking. He is guilty of torture crimes on me, brain injury, and attempted murder. He is an obsessed homosexual, meth, crack, and morphine head. He is actually jealous of the long hair that I used to have. He is one seriously messed up, sick individual who is guilty of attempted murder on me. Alleged OPP Constable Detective Blair Frederick Hardy. He is guilty of identity theft with the intent to commit. He is guilty of rapes, meth trafficking, financial thefts and frauds, welfare, disability, pensions, insurance frauds, bank frauds as well. He is guilty of multiple homicides, and he cannot be arrested and touched. This bastard is also involved with the one known as Bill Woldridge in murdering my mother too in 2020. The Napanee Untouchables. Enough is enough. Damage has been done to me. I've been kept for 5 years without any medical help while I am being seriously injured and mutilated in an attempt to completely and fucking change my identity in an attempt to get away with it, which they already have. Completely and totally mutilating, fucking my brain up 100%, fully physically changing my fucking identity over the course of 5 years, slowly being done but done, and keeping me from help, being labeled as suicidal self-harmer, being labeled as a fucking criminal, being labeled a lot of things that aren't true. There's also another person that's involved. He is a tube head. He is a hermaphrodite, has tubes in his head as well. And he is also fucking guilty of attempted homicide on me. He lives in Deserano. This has been done to me. while being kept from help. This now goes up to the back of my head. I get piss and shit going through my body, completely and totally numbing my fucking head and my brain. I was shot by XOPP Chief or Commander before he left Napanee in August of 2019. He drove a white Jeep Wrangler and it was on the corner of Bridge and Center Street. Falsely arrested, and I'm being blamed and accused for all crimes against me that I can 100% fucking prove. How could I do it? Each and every one of these are OPP gang stalkers, and they are using what is called remote neuromonitoring on me. That's what I was shot with by XOPP Chief or Commander. It enables invasive surveillance, and each and every one of these pieces of shit are using it on me. While they are fucking mutilating me, they are seriously injuring me, and they are going to kill me, and they are going to get away with it. Attempted murder with intent to commit homicide for drop charges. And the other guy, his name was Raymond LeBlanc. He's guilty of torturing and killing my dog in 2023. How too convenient. I'm now getting fucking red hair. And I've never had red hair in my life. Tony Anthony Axel Rose Hearns. He is guilty of skull splitting me. He is guilty of torture crimes on me. He is guilty of attempted paralyzing me. He thinks that he thinks that I am a wolf. He is guilty of attempted homicide with and for Dale Hartwick. Serious identity changes that's been done to me while I've been called a delusional hallucinating retard through doctors and hospitals. File falsifications, keeping me medically blacklisted, discriminated against to prevent me help, and being taken serious about the crimes that are taking place against me and being blamed for it against myself. Families are murdered and missing. It is Ontario Provincial Police. I've been trying to get arrested and charging on these bastards for the past 5 years, and I've been stopped and blocked every step of the way for 5 fucking years. That's been done to me. These are all me. Serious skull deforming. Serious facial changes as well, identity changes. Guilty of torturing and killing my dog Runt, March 24th, 2023. Guilty of death threats. Guilty of faking a kidnapping as well with 100% proof. He done it right on my YouTube live while another guy was posing as a cop, saying that he's a cop and posing as his kidnapped victim. And I've shown it and proven it. I have it. It was done while I was doing a live video on my YouTube. So they're impersonating and saying they're cops, faking kidnappings and everything else, and then turning around and saying the shit that they do is on my hands. They're all a bunch of fucking junkies, and they're playing a game while that game that they're playing is ending fucking lives. I used to have long hair. I have absolutely no feeling in my head or stimulation in my fucking brain in any way, shape, or form anymore. I get serious hypoxia. Like I said, I get piss and shit going through me, and it is completely and seriously numbing me. This has been done to me. I don't know whether this is being seen or not, but I am showing it. And each and every one of these low lives are guilty of murders and attempted murder, and because nothing can be done, they are going to get away with this. And I will disappear completely fucking different more. And I say that without any kind of paranoia because I've already proven. I look nothing like that. This is only last year. Just to show and prove that tube that's in the back of my neck, it is also in the front of my throat as well. It comes from my groin to my right nipple and up through my throat, and that's where I get air going through me. I get piss and shit going through me. When I eat, my food goes to the right side of my body, not my stomach. And this has all been called a lie. So, I hope this is at least seen and shared, because I am Christopher Wood. I am 52 years old and a 5-year revenge retaliation victim for speaking of OPP crimes, the human trafficking, the homeless exploitation for monetary gain, and other crimes that were taking place out of the mission. And as a result, 5 years ago, I became shot. I became medically blacklisted. The lies, the time buying, the cover-ups, and everything else that's taken place. Damage is fucking done to me. I have no control over parts of my body. I have no control over my fucking bowels. So yes, the damage is being done to me. And the trauma and everything else that's happening, my body is starting to shut down. And I am going to be fucking killed. So congratulations, you pieces of shit, for what you've done to me. Dale Hartwick too. Chris Brandt. Blair Hardy, Bill Wooldridge, Tyler Lake, Jason Van Alstyne, all crackheads, all fucking fetty heads, fentanyl dealers, lacers, crack and meth heads, pure simple junkies who are doing this to me. It's also in an attempt to fuck me over for fraud as well, while they are committing fraud against me. This is about stealing welfare, disability pensions as well, and I will not be proven wrong so they can get more fucking money for their junk. Trying to make me look like Jason Gimpy Van Alstyne and a lot of other fucking pieces of shit for whatever fucking reason or agenda that OPP has had against me for the 5 years. Revenge, retaliation. Going to OPP, wanting arrest and charging, trying to get medical help and being kept from it, to prove internally what is in me and the damages that it's caused. I know that a lot of this is being blocked because these bastards have hacked into my computer. I just want to say congratulations, you murdering lowlives. And to my brother, Trevor, if you see this, I want you to know that I love you. And these pieces of shit are also guilty of killing our mother, and now our older brother, our other mother's son, is now involved and getting high with these fucking lowlifes who killed our mother. She was stalked and given cancer. And I had talked about it, and I had proven how it was going to be made to look age and health related as well. Be safe, everybody. Right down the middle. Kind of funny how I look like Jason Gimpy, two-step in Allstein. And a cross between Tony Hearns and my now fucking red hair. You are pure filth fucking junkies.